Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Lady Khadija radiallahu anha online college. This is A-level maths. This is pure maths and it's year 1. Following the Edexcel syllabus for year 1 UK and IAL International A-level. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. We are looking at factorizing today. Factorizing double brackets, that's a quadratic. So let's begin with the first example. We want to factorize x squared minus 5x minus 6. So that's x squared minus 5x minus 6. In these kind of questions, what we're trying to do is end up with double brackets so that when we expand out the double brackets, we end up with what we started with. The key is really at the beginning and at the end. So at the beginning, you see x squared. So that means you must have x at the beginning of each bracket. Otherwise, there's no other way of getting x squared when you multiply. Then, just like we looked at the beginning, we now look at the end and we see a minus 6 here, minus 6. So we think of all the pairs of numbers that times to get minus 6. So I've got minus 6 times 1, and I've got minus 2 times 3, and I've also got the reverse. So I've got 6 times minus 1, and I've got 2 times minus 3. As long as you're happy that you've got all the pairs, then it's just a question of picking the right one. And I made a mistake in this question, which is that this should be just a minus x. No, actually, that's fine. We'll go with that. So x squared minus 5x minus 6. So now we just need to pick the right pair, and the right pair is determined by this middle number here. So don't worry about the x, but just look at the coefficient, the number before the x. You see it's minus 5. So you go down your pairs and you think, okay, which of these pairs would add to get minus 5? So minus 6 plus 1, that would get minus 5. If you're unsure, just type into a calculator. Minus 2 plus 3, that would be 1, so that wouldn't work. 6 plus minus 1, that would be 5, not minus 5. We're trying to get minus 5. 2 plus minus 3, that would be minus 1, again, not the number we're looking for. So there will be only one pair, but just to make it easy for you to see what's going on, I went through the other pairs. In reality, as soon as you find one pair gives you the answer, then you can stop there. So in this case, minus 6 and positive 1. So we can put those two in the brackets here, minus 6 and positive 1. And what you'll find is that if you do expand out this pair of brackets, you'll end up with exactly what you wanted. So x squared plus 1x minus 6x, and then minus 6. Simplifying the middle, you end up with the minus 5x that you need. Everything else matches. X squared matches and minus 6 matches. Let's go on to another similar example. Same technique, but we just maybe have to be a bit faster because this time everything's positive. So x squared, and let me just check on the question that we need to look at. So x squared plus 6x plus 8. So here, because everything's positive, we can list out the multiples quite easily. We know the brackets are going to have x and x at the beginning. It's just what do we put next? So x and x can come at the beginning. That's the only thing that's going to make x squared. Straight away look at the end. I've got 8, so 1 times 8. 8 times 1 is the same thing. 2 times 4, and 4 times 2 is the same thing. So here, which pair will add to get the plus 6? Which pair will add to get the plus 6 in the middle? Not the 1 and the 8, that would not make 6. The 2 and the 4 would, so that it's positive 2 and positive 4. And that's the factorizing done. Join me again for more on factorizing in our next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Peace be with you and the mercy and blessings of God.